heat of Trump's legal fight and quest to overturn the results of the election has hit Americans. In view of that, bloody riots erupted in America between Trump supporters and anti-Trump group. Mike Pence, the Vice President of America, has responded to the riots by telling Trump supporters that they have already lost the election. Wow. Mike Pence addressed Americans recently regarding to the last happening as a result of the 2020 election. In a statement as reported by CNN News broadcast, he stated that Trump has lost the election. He went further to lambast his supporters, telling them that violence never wins, rather freedom emerges victorious always. He furthermore apologized to all citizens, men and women that were wounded as a result of the riots and protests that broke out in America. He also encourages all those that fought well to prevent more bloody protests in America to keep on fighting and encouraged everyone to be patient. Okay, how can this Pence reactions be interpreted towards Trump's legal fight? It is good or bad, or is it good or bad? Well, the man has done what he needed to do. What he needed to do that day was just ceremonial and just to say, oh, this is what the Electoral College has already done. And Trump was trying to force him. And they were just, the intimidation was just too much. And they've been threatening this man. The intimidation was just too much. Oh, he has to do this. Oh, yes, we are waiting for Mike Pence. We know that he's the one that will see us through. He's going to make us, go through and all of that. Oh, the guy is a smart guy. He's a gentle guy. He was just praising him. I was just like seriously. Even that was a day before then. I was thinking that, hey, so does it mean this man want to put this man into trouble? Because as soon as if the vice president had agreed to do what Trump was asking him to do, that means he has to provide the evidence. And believe you me, it would have been something else. And the whole problem would have been on Mike Pence. But thank God he's wise. She can't intimidate me. They all went through this whole thing together. Fraud here, fraud here, fraud here. Your mandate was stolen. And you went to court. You went to court. I think that is just the only place that everybody was waiting to see, okay, for them to just look at all of those things that you are talking about. If the court could not do it, and the American court cannot do it, cannot come out with a concrete verdict, and they said, no, all of these evidences are not credible, so there's no point, and he's still not happy. Maybe he wants to take it to another country. I don't understand. In as much the court has intervened, the Electoral College has intervened, and what do you want the man to do? What do you want him to do again? Because all of those evidences are still the same evidence you want to take. The ones that they've thrown at you, also want to take them back again to Supreme Court. I don't know why this thing is a do or die affair. The constituted institutions that are supposed to look into all of this, they've looked into it. And now you see wanted the man to do the unthinkable. Then who is going to come out? That means if you reject it, if he had rejected it, if Mike Pence had rejected it, that means he will be the one to go and face this whole thing, and this man would have just gone back, and everybody would just be looking at Mike Pence. Then the attention would have been shifted to Mike Pence, just the way he was encouraging the protesters that he will walk down with them into the Capitol. Unfortunately, he didn't go with them, and now I don't think he's going to see any of them now. A lot of them have been arrested as we speak, so he would have left. That is the same way he would have just, pushed aside Mike Pence. He will be the one that will be suffering the whole thing, and he would have regretted if he had listened to him. So what else do you want the man to do? And everything, the people or the institution that's supposed to take care of these things, they've already looked into it, and there's nothing the man could do. So they just have to take it. And I was telling somebody, Democrats won now in 2024. Republican can still win, and they've been rotating it back and forth. And this idea of the same people, these people are satanists, they are this, they are satanic, they are this, they are that, but they have been in the country ever since. It is not only Republican that has brought the country to the stage it is now, that has made the country so powerful. Not only them, only Republicans. So if you don't win today, next time you will win again. After all, it was Democrats that were there in 2017 and in the last regime before Trump came up. So because did they have so much power? Why did they would have continued? But people said no, we want to change you. And that was why they brought you people up. And next time, if these people still fail again, you still have to change them. The most important thing that all the parties should be able to present credible candidates. Credible candidate, that is it. It's not a do or die affair. The world will not collapse. The world will not crumble. Why are you afraid? Have they not been in power before? So the man has already made his points, and I think there's nothing anybody can do about it. And he has been able to create a name for himself. Even all of those senators that were saying, oh, they will not agree, they will not agree. But after the incident, before they now met again, they all changed their mind again. Say, no, we can't continue like this. A lot of them were disappointed at Trump. Outstanding personality. This one is referring to the vice president, Mike Pence, the outstanding personality. He still have a lot to do in future with his political careers, so he does not want Trump bad luck to come and affect him. He's good. He's a true Democrat, Republican man of honor. I respect him for saying and doing the right thing. That is why ex-president Goodluck Jonathan is respected worldwide. Very good. He deserves to be the next POTUS after Biden. FFK, where are you? I only support Trump, but with this bloody saga, I can't. I know some people will not just take it like that. Courageous man of the USA, keep it up. This man it would have been a blow on him if he had listened to Trump, because Trump would have left him. Trump would have run away, and this man would have, oh my God, thank God he's white. It shows experience, because this man, this is not his first time he's coming into government. I think he has been a governor in one of the states. So you can see that, I don't know whether because it's just something else. I'm sure maybe next time if Trump wants to contest again, maybe he must have learned a lot of things. I pray and I hope, because he's so adamant in what he believes, and that is not how to do things. You might be right in what you want to pass through, but if your approach is not well specified, or is not acceptable, or it is not well articulated, people will not take it. People will just they won't look at what you are doing. So that is just the way it is. So you need to be careful. You have to be careful. That is not how life is. And I'm even surprised somebody at that old age. So are you going to be saying that he's going to learn? He's going to learn. It is what is inbuilt is it's inbuilt, and he has deceived a lot of people. He has deceived a lot of people. That's just it. He has deceived them. And I believe that all of those Christians that are shouting here and there, I told somebody, you are underestimating God. God can use anybody. The Bible says that he knows the end from the beginning. He knows that this kind of a thing would happen. And Trump is not the only person. Even if you want to use anybody, to favor his people, he will still use other people. Wisdom is profitable to direct. You must seek wisdom. You don't just do anything. You can't say, because I'm a child of God, and you begin to do some awkward things. No. The Bible says that my people perish for lack of knowledge. He said, my people, they are his people, but they perish. Why will these people perish? Because they don't have that knowledge, and they will still perish. They are his people. So if you are God's people and you are not doing the right thing, you don't go through some channels. Some things are not spiritual. Everything is not spiritual. There are some things that you need to do, but if arrogance and bad attitude come in, you will get it wrong. You will get it wrong. My people perish for lack of knowledge. They are his people, but they perish for lack of knowledge because they need to seek knowledge. So this man has proven himself to be wise, the vice president. There's a limit you will fight, and at some point you say, I think this is the time I just really need to step aside and step back and let God do what he has to do. So guys, let's have your comments in the comment section. Thank you.